could he do it? Haven't I been a friend, a confidant? I was so supportive.
Don't dodge the question. What have you done for Palmer?
Cortland owes me, and he owes me.
Mama, why does he owe you?
I'm telling you, this is the way your two-timing, low-down, yellow-bellied uncle repays his debts.
Would you stop insulting Dixie and tell me why Palmer owes you anything?
All right. All right, sure. What have I got to lose? But before I tell you another word, I just want you to know that I have been protecting that man at a great personal cost to myself. Oh, I was a fool, but no more. That's it. I'm going to give you an earful about your precious Uncle Palmer. It's going to make your hair stand on end. Every lurid detail you can betcha. Because he wanted me here in Pine Valley before the wedding. And when he sent me that bought and paid for first-class plane ticket, I figured there was some crisis with the marriage. He told me it was urgent, so I hightailed it right out here.
I'm beginning to get the picture.
I wish I was. Oh, well, I just want you to know, baby, that anything that I agreed to do was just out of my love for you, out of my natural mother's desire to protect her son. From what? From you. Palmer fooled me into thinking that marriage to you would be dangerous to Tad's health, and to yours, too, for that matter, because of Adam. Oh, he paid me big money to see that that wedding never took place.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I can't.
Well, now, judge me harshly if you must, but I really and truly believed Palmer's story about Adam going to kill you if you ever walked down that aisle. I mean, he told me how Adam had you beat up, and I knew that Adam had locked you away in some snake pit of an asylum. I figured he was capable of anything. I was just trying to save you from yourself.
Now, just a second. Wait a minute, Mama. By the time we got married, Adam was incapacitated. He couldn't have hurt a flea.
That's right. That's right. I mean, we had the baby by then. Everything was safe.
Why didn't you stop?
I wanted to. I did, believe me, but he wouldn't let me. He was blackmailing me by then.
Blackmailing you?
Look, I hate to say anything bad against your kin, Dixie, I really do, but he threatened to ruin me in the eyes of my only living son here if I didn't go on doing exactly what he told me to do. Well, by then I could see in my heart of hearts that you and Tad and Junior were meant to be together for all eternity, but I had to go on doing his bidding.
Why didn't you come to us, Uncle? Why didn't you come to us and tell us this?
Would you have understood?
Well, yes.
No.
Sure.
I would have wrung your chicken neck.
You see, that's what I mean. I was scared to death at that point. And then after the wedding, well, he was just like, he was fixated on breaking the two of you up. It became an obsession with him.
Why? I don't understand this. I mean, he loves me. Why would he want to hurt all of us?
Because he doesn't love me, and he's an old control freak.
Well, he just wanted you and my beloved grandson living back at Cortland Manor with him so he wouldn't have to be alone, that's all. And that's why he made me move in here and make your lives a living misery.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that he's responsible for all of this?
The whole back problem scheme, the whole thing, it was all his idea. He even bankrolled my decorating efforts.
Wait a minute. You expect me to believe that guy shelled out one thin dime for this stuff?
He paid for every bit of it. And when he found out that you didn't like birds, that you hated birds, he made me go out and buy them. I didn't want to do these things, you understand, but I was afraid of losing the only family I had left on earth. Oh, only the good Lord could forgive a sinner like me now.
Knock it off, Mama. Look, have you got any kind of proof to verify what you're saying?
Yeah. What kind of proof?
Proof, Mama. Notes, letters, receipts for any of this stuff?
You know, he made me pay for everything in cash.
Smart. No records.
Oh, anything. I mean, anything would do. We can't exactly go and confront him unless we have some sort of tangible proof.
Well, I don't think I'd... Wait just a cotton-picking minute. You just sit tight. I think I might just have all the proof you need. Half of a plane ticket, see, from Arizona to Pine Valley, bought with a credit card. Isn't that a credit card number right there?
Yeah,
well,
sure
that's
is.
Palmer's credit card.
Are you sure?
You bet you?
It's easy enough to verify.
Oh, boy, when he sees that, he's just gonna faint dead away. He thought he was so smart leaving me holding the bag.
Now, wait just a minute. This does not get you off the hook. You remember that.
But I am penitent. In my deepest heart of hearts, I am.
Oh, but we know you are.
No, we don't. Let's remember all the months of agony you two have put us through, huh? I'm tempted to go over there and give it to him right now.
I'll go with you.
Great. What about Junior?
Oh, I'll be happy to take care of him, sweetheart. Not to worry.
It's going to be the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
No, I don't think so, hon. I think I'm going to enjoy shoving this down his throat.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, don't you touch that phone. It could be business. Hello, Ted Martin speaking. Yeah, hi, Mrs. Broadbottom. How are you? He is. Well, I'm right in the middle of, Right, okay, he's there now? Fine, I'll get right on it. No, thanks for calling. Bingo.
You a client?
A big client with lots of big money to spend.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You knock it off. Okay? Unfortunately, she wants to get on the job right now.
Oh, that's okay. You just go. Go ahead.
What about Palmer?
He's not going anywhere.
All right. You look after this one,
Yeah, all right.
You behave.
Good luck, honey. You know, I don't think it's such a smart idea to just let, put off going to see Palmer. I mean, he could be burying the evidence, maybe even hightailing out of town until the heat cools off.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I mean, he doesn't even know we're on to him.
Yeah, well, he knows now that Tad found out about Sean. I mean, he could be covering his tracks everywhere. Why, he's probably even gotten that poor old other woman silenced by now.
What poor old other woman?
Marion Colby.
Marion? Of course. Of course, the way she was calling him night and day, she was supposed to be leaping right into Tad's life.
Absolutely. Palmer hired Marion to make it look like she and Tad were getting it on. In fact, he was hoping that they would be.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know it. Oh, but listen, if Palmer ever finds out that I snitched on him, you know my life won't be worth a plug nickel, so please just don't let him know that I confessed, okay?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I cannot be responsible for what
Listen,
I'm
I am
saying.
pleading for my life here.
All right, okay, I promise.
Oh, thank you. And I'll look after Junior. You don't even have to think twice about him. He'll be in safe hands. Bye. Oh, those Pigeon Hollow folks are going to have quite a shoot 'em up tonight. Yeah. That mousy little Dixie's a real firebrand when she gets riled, all right. I bet she's letting Palmer have it with both barrels. He's probably begging for mercy by now. Ms. Opal Gardner Purdy has come out on top again. What am I saying? Palmer's mean, but he has been keeping me in chocolates and fancy duds all these long winter months. Now I'm going to have to kiss that trust fund goodbye. Oh, brother. Proud and poor, that's what I get for turning honest. What am I going to do? I mean, Ted's just kicking me out of this dump. I'm going to die of boredom if I got to move back in with Joe and Ruth. This is downright depressing. Going from triumph to defeat in a matter of minutes. Oh, Lord. Martin Investigation Services, Mr. Martin, secretary, talk in.
Knock it off, Mama. It's me.
Oh, honey, thank goodness you called in.
Look, I'm in a rush. Is Dixie there?
No, she's not here. It's what I started to tell you.
Where is she? Mama.
Cortland Manor.
I was supposed to go with her.
I know. I tried to tell her that. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. You know how she is when she gets something on her mind.
Great. Terrific. All right, take a message.
Shoot.
All right, tell her that I'm here on a stakeout, all right? My client's husband just showed up at the house of his girlfriend. I've got to stick around until I can get something on him. It might take all night, so just tell her I'll see her when I see her, okay?
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye-bye. thanks. Honey.
Hi, is Uncle Palmer here?
Come in, yes.
Thank you very much.
Wait, is something wrong?
Yes.
What's Tad done to you now?
Tad hasn't done anything. This is not about my husband.
Well, whatever it is, we can straighten it out.
Yes, we better. Myra, would you mind leaving us alone for a little bit?
Of course not. Dixie, what is it? What's happened to upset you so much?
You have upset me that much. You have a lot of hard explaining to do.
Tell me, did Opal give you this airline receipt?
How I found out about the ticket, it doesn't matter. It's what you did that mattered. You tried to use Opal to keep me and Tad from becoming man and wife.
Yes. Yes, I did.
How could you do that? That is so terrible.
Well, I will admit that my methods weren't really on the up and up, but I was desperate. I was determined to save you and your son, no matter what the cost.
From what? Protect us from what?
Well, from Adam, of course. I was afraid for your lives and for Tad's life, too.
No. Adam wasn't any threat by that point, Uncle Palmer.
Well, no, maybe not, but none of us could have foreseen that.
Okay, no.
You see, it was at that time that I offered Opal a return trip to Arizona, but she refused to leave town. No. And I regret to have to say it now, but ever since she's been sticking it to me.
She's been what?
That woman has been gouging huge sums of money for me in return for her silence.
Oh, like that can't be. Opal never has done it.
Oh, well, it's all on her back, you know. She's made Myrtle Farragut a wealthy woman at my expense. No, all because I didn't want you to find out the dreadful way that I tried to stop your wedding, because I knew if you did find out that you'd hate me. And you're my sister Bessie's little girl, and I just couldn't bear to lose you.
I could never hate you, Uncle Palmer.
Oh, Dixie.
No. I'm just still as mad as a hornet. What about Marion? What about Marion Colby? Did you hire her to go after Tad and make me think he was still a cheating man?
Certainly not. Did she tell you that?
Well, no, she didn't exactly say
Well,
that.
I mean,
no,
if she did say that, that's an outright lie. I mean, I've done some things and said some things that I'm not proud of, but never that. Has Opal been filling your head with lies about me? Or Sean? I mean, they're both out to do me in. They'd say anything.
Now, wait a minute. You have to swear something first. You have to swear on a stack of Bibles that you didn't buy all that junk furniture that Opal furnished the apartment with.
Well, I've no doubt that it was my money that was used to purchase those, but I had no idea that she was doing that.
Really? Now I don't know who to believe.
Oh, Dixie, you and your family, well, they're just everything to me. I want to tell you that I regret the day that I made that phone call to Opal Purdy. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made, and if because of it I've lost you, well, I suppose it's only fitting that that should happen to me. I can only hope that someday that you will understand and forgive an impulsive old uncle. I am so terribly sorry.
Hi.
Hey,
You look beat.
I am. Wayward husbands are going to be the death of me.
Can I fix you something? Maybe some tea or something?
No, a solid 8 hours of sleep will do me just fine.
Ted. Opal said that she told you, I went to see Uncle Palmer.
Yeah, she did.
You mad at me?
What's the point? Did you give him hell?
Oh, you bet.
Good. It's going to be nothing compared to what I do when I catch up with him. I'll make his hair stand on end.
Ted, that might not be completely necessary.
Are you kidding? After the way he abused us? Abused this marriage and my mother? You can be sure I'll have a word with him.
No, Ted. See, I think he realizes what he did, and he regrets it.
In other words, he conned you, right? The master of deceit strikes again?
No, Ted. He didn't defend himself at all. He told me the truth. I'm sure of it.
It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. He was devastated when I left.
Good.
Ted, he is my uncle. Okay? I care about him very much. He's done a lot for me. Can't we just let this go? Can't we just accept his apology and forgive and forget?
Forgive and forget? Dixie, are you out of your mind?